This is a very strange find on eBay. It's 24-volt LED festoon, and it's got the construction that you'd normally expect of the sort of outdoor festoon, but you can't physically unscrew the lamps. You can unscrew the covers off the lamps, but all that exposes is the filament inside and a connector. And interestingly, this listing said that it would come with a spare lamp, and it showed the interior of that, but it didn't actually come with that. Let's brighten this image up a bit. So the power supply is a standard Christmas lighting 24 volt, in this case a 6 watt power supply. And if you look inside each globe, the construction is this little connector in here. Oh, I've just snapped that. Well, that's one less. That means I've got to hack this one now, doesn't it? That's not a great thing, is it? But there's the connector in here, and then you've got the matching connector here, and they've basically crimped in a couple of wires, one going to each end of the filament here. And once you've plugged it in, well, assuming you don't break it like I've just done, you then screw the cover back on. I can see these being broken quite commonly by the people trying to fix them if the filaments fail. It makes me wonder if in the listing the reason they said that, you know, it comes with one of these but there wasn't one, I wonder if they've taken them out for use as spares to send out to customers. But anyway, now comes the challenge. Let's make a replacement element for the inside of here out of discrete LEDs. One moment, please. Job done. Let's try it out. So I made a spiral of straw hat LEDs, warm white straw hat LEDs, and I found initially when I was doing some experiments with voltage and current that with 8 LEDs in series, as there are in these filaments, the current was quite high through these LEDs. It was about 30 milliamps. By adding a 100 ohm resistor in series, it can go anywhere in series, that dropped the current down to 15 milliamps. And when you plug it into the holder, making sure I get the polarity right, because I've marked the polarity in it, it just gives a sort of cluster of points of light that when you screw the cover over the top, making sure I don't short this together in the process. When you screw the cover over the top, oh, I'm going to shorten them out in the process, haven't I? See where it all ends dramatically. I'll tell you what, I'm going to unplug this before I nuke the LEDs. That'd be a good idea. So I shall smoosh these in. Screw this down, power it back up again, and there is an improvised alternative to the filament where it's just random points of light inside there. It doesn't look too bad, I have to say. So that's just using standard what they call straw hat LEDs, the warm white ones, just 8 in series with a 100 ohm resistor to sort of balance the current a bit. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. It's helped by the fact that you get more reflections from inside here in the sort of globe. But these are interesting lights. However, I really think that once you've bought them, well, that's you. You've got them, and you're probably not going to be able to get replacement LEDs. I'll poke this gingerly because I don't want to break another. Although I could just make another of these. This also gives you the opportunity, if you end up making replacements, that you could use other colours, noting that you'll probably have to adjust that resistor to match. If, say, for instance, if you used red LEDs, you might have to use a higher value resistor to match up to the 24 volts that this connector has. But that is it. Interesting string of lights, but probably completely unserviceable, but hackable. And that's really quite good in its own way.